Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at email funnels and what you can use to keep your customers coming back to your business over and over again. You're basically building up a mailing list full of money because these are people that are already interested in your business, and if you just keep messaging them without spamming them, you can make a lot of money repetitively. Let's dive into the computer. All right, so first up, let's talk a little bit about email campaigns. And I have ChatGPT open here because this is going to be our best method for making a campaign. I like to think of it like a retargeting campaign because these are your customers or they're people that have opted into your email list already. That means that they're already interested in what you have to offer. Now, you could be running an e-com business online or even a local mom and pop shop. Maybe you have a nail salon, something like that, where you're trying to keep people coming back to the store. You're collecting these emails and maybe you don't know what the hell to do with those and how to actually implement this. So that's what we're going to go through right now. So let's say you've got yourself an opt-in and you start asking people to opt onto your email list and you say, I'm going to give you discounts, exclusive offers, news about the shop, etc., etc. And people kind of shrug their shoulders and they're like, bet, I already get 50 million emails a day. What makes you special? Why should I care? And that's actually really important to think about because when you're emailing people, you need to have a good reason. And I switched this over too soon, but you need a good reason to actually want to talk to and interact with your customers, because if you don't have anything of value, then they're just going to swipe away and delete the email. And I get tons of emails from businesses that I shop at, and I will just delete the email without even opening it because they're just hard selling constantly, linking me to products, link, 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 link. And at this point, I'm like, I got enough stuff and I'm good. But there are a couple people like Alex Ramosi who will email out maybe once a week, and he's got helpful information about running a business. He'll share an experience with himself about how he grew his business, or he connected, a couple dots here and there, and this actually exploded his growth. Stuff like that changes the game because now all of a sudden you're giving useful information, stuff that I want to actually consume, and I'm more likely to buy from him in the future because I trust him more and I like his content. Let's dive into ChatGPT. Let's come up with a scenario and we'll say that I'm going to roll with the nail salon idea because why not? Let's say that you have a local nail salon and you're trying to come up with a campaign. And I'm going to show you guys, it is so damn easy to do this. It's criminal. So I own a nail salon. And let's just say you're struggling with getting people to opt in. And I struggle with getting people to opt in. What compelling ways can I get them to give me their email addresses? And think about it this way. This is something you can collect while they're actually getting their nails done. And a lot of businesses don't know what to do with this. They don't know how to interact with their customer. They don't know what it is that they're looking for because they're looking at it from their point of view as the business owner. They're saying, I need more money. I need more people in my door. I'm going to throw a ton of ad dollars at that or whatever, spray and pray and hope that people come in. And it does work to some degree, but you're hitting it with like a fire hose and just throwing money at this thing. And you kind of hope that you get a couple customers out of it. And that's kind of what keeps it going. But if you want to narrow your focus and you do something like this, it's going to be a lot better in terms of a conversion rate because you're actually targeting people with things that they care about. So if they're getting their nails done, that means that they care about their nails. It's not just that they want an instant discount or a freebie or a perks club or winning a raffle or anything like that. This is very surface level. What we want to do is we want to say, what helpful information might my customers not know that they need to know about their nails that would be informational and helpful, okay? We want to focus on helpful stuff. And if you keep that in mind, And if you follow any of the SEO stuff with Google, because the rankings have been changing so much, and a lot of that has to do with AI and people just pumping out tons and tons of AI content garbage, Google is refocusing, and a lot of the other search engines are doing the same thing, is that they're refocusing on good, helpful content. So that is the main focus, and they are looking for things like personal insight, recommendations, testimonials, proof, photos, comparison tables, all kinds of good stuff like that. Those are all good indicators to the search engine that you're actually using the products and you actually know what you're talking about. Because with AI, you can come up with a lot of BS very, very quickly. And back in 2023, 2022, 2023, there was so much junk out there that there were just these huge sites that were literally just spam farms of garbage shooting to the top of the results and giving people a really bad experience with Google. And with a bad experience like that, it makes people distrust Google, and they're not going to use it in the future because they're going to say it gives me really crappy results. So there's a fine tuning going on, and that's what we need to do with anything that we create with AI, is it needs to be high quality stuff. So how to make your manicure last longer. Now that might sound counterproductive for the nail salon, but it's going to build your trust with your customers. It's going to say that these are people that really care about nails. Whether or not it makes, them come back twice a week is kind of beside the point. Like that's not the goal. The goal is to be helpful and to just get in front of your customers and keep your leads warm. That's the idea here. So you could come up with signs of unhealthy nails, best at-home nail care tips, seasonal nails, right? Like this is about concerns here, but you could even do like Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving designs. And that stuff is also huge on Pinterest. So when we go into the Business Hub, you could actually go to trends. And I know we're not really interested in Pinterest here, but I'll just show you guys that May nails, graduation nails, like I didn't check this before I made this video. I just know that nails is huge because I see it all the time. So May nail ideas, butter yellow nails, like all this stuff is huge, huge stuff that you could get. Summer nails, you could get tremendous amounts of traffic with it. And if your nail salon is actually playing to these strengths and you're talking about or sending out photos and ideas and stuff like that, people might say, oh, wow, they're actually offering this as a service in their shop. I can get my nails and they can look exactly like this picture because they're doing it right now. And they're charging, $47 for it. So you could boost your prices, increase the frequency of your customers, and you can grow your business without getting more people in the door. It's just better recirculation of your customers. So we could do nail myths, all kinds of stuff, product recommendations, whatever. So we could ask AI for the next step, which is going to be come up with a 5 email series on the first few ideas you had. Can't spell. Ideas you had. Please make it engaging. And the best thing that you can do is have a call to action to get them back to your website, because this is going to get people back into your sphere where you can control what they see. And that is the point of the website. The point of the website is to have that control. They're going to see your phone number, the name, the address, the pricing, and if you have online products available there, they can purchase it direct from that. You can also do affiliate programs where people are basically paying you to sell their products for them. So that might come out as a infrared nail light thing that like hardens the gel coat. I only know this because my wife does this all the time, but the machinery that goes with it, that might be a $300 product and you might be able to make $50 off of it. Sell a couple of those, you can make a little extra money on it. And the beauty of this kind of stuff is as you grow your list, or let's say you ran the Pinterest page in conjunction with the email list, if you're getting organic traffic from Pinterest, that means that you're pulling in traffic that's not just local to your business. You can pull in people from around the world. So instead of being geo-locked to New York or wherever you are, you can also pull in this organic traffic and send them to the affiliate offers and get paid from people out in Texas or California or whatever. So we've got email 1 here. make your manicure last. Hey, blah. Ever leave with the salon with gorgeous nails only to ship it 2 days later? You're not alone, right? And then in this, you can have the products, and you can either do the affiliate programs, or like I said, you could direct sell them and have a high ticket product in your shop. So let's say that you usually charge $22 for a nail for your manicure. If you have a special product or bundle of products like cleaner and a hardener, whatever the products are for nails, you can bundle that together. Go Costco, get a couple things together and charge $97 for that, and people will buy it like crazy, especially because you're the nail people, you know what you're talking about, and you have the results to back it up. Get a couple good testimonials with that, and you can make some easy money. Healthy nails, what's normal, what's not, brittle splitting. And the point is we're going to send them back to the website. So like I was saying, let's see, let's do this. So is your nail health trying to tell you something? Okay, so brittle. So what we're going to do is I'll show you how to turn this into a blog post. It's super easy. I'm going to copy this. We're going to open a new ChatGPT. I know I'm moving fast, so I apologize. I have an email series to help people with their nail health. I want to outline a blog post for, and then you put in what we copied, and we're going to let it run. And it's going to give us the outline. And then what we're going to do is ask it for a clickbaity title, because we need to get them from the email to the actual blog post. So give me 5 clickbaity headlines for the blog post, something really good to get someone from an email to my blog post. And then what we're going to do is use Canvas, and this is going to split the screen. And I'm going to say, please write the blog post based on, and we're going to pick our headline based on what? So are your nails sending secret SOS signals? Here's how to decode them. Brittle yellows, what your nails are trying to tell you. I like that a lot. Stop ignoring these 3 common nail problems. No. This is why your nails are breaking. No. Could your nail problem be hidden? I like this one. Gonna copy it. Bloop. Copy. Paste. Put a little semicolon. And now it's gonna write the whole blog post. And the strength of doing this also is you get away from plagiarism, which is a big thing with Google these days, is that they're checking for plagiarism, because with AI, it's basically working off of information it already has, so it will generally plagiarize. So, but doing it this way, you could actually get away from plagiarism in a really easy way. So let's see, this is good, but would love you to expand and offer some good solutions. Of course, the ice cream truck is right outside. Now it's going to revise it, and it's going to do it in the wrong window. That's okay. We'll let it go. Alrighty. Now we're going to say, can you give me a strong call to action to come into our nail salon to get them checked, fixed, and made to be healthy again. And now it's going to go through and give us that as well. So let's say using Canvas, just going to say, please revise with this. And now it should rewrite it. There we go. Now it's correct. Look at all this good stuff. Brittle, yellow, or spotted, what your nails are trying to tell you. Let's break down what's happening. And this is where you could put in pictures and before and after pictures. You could even put in what the actual fix would be. You know, are you moisturizing? Are you protecting? Are you using all these things? These are all products that you could sell in some way, shape, or form. Again, you can bundle it. You can do all kinds of cool stuff. And let our experts take a look. Book your nail health checkup at blah, 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 blah. And what's great about this kind of stuff is this is where you get into like a high ticket offer where you're not just charging the $22 to get your nails done. You can charge a lot more. So let's just check it for plagiarism. I don't think it's going to be too bad. Let's see here. 5%. It's okay. Look for ingredients. So you would just like reword this with literally a few words. Look for ingredients that include, like if you just change a word or two, it will remove it as plagiarism. So we went from 5 to 4%, and we would just go through and do the rest of that. But for the sake of time, that's our blog post. You put it on the blog. That's your email. Have a link right to it, and you can come up with as many of these emails as you need. So what I would recommend doing is just come up with a batch system where you're planning out how many emails you want to do a week. I would say no more than 1. You don't want to overwhelm people. So 4 a month on average. And if you're using a program like Aweber or Go High Level, anything like that, then you can actually track how many people are opening the emails and how many people are clicking the links inside of it. And based on that data, I would make little tweaks and adjustments to try to get that number as high as possible. And as you make those adjustments, you'll get better with it. And you could just literally say, okay, great. Come up with, let's say 4 a month. We want a 3-month pack. Come up with 12 emails for me. And it's just going to go to work and give you those 12. And it's going to treat it as a series, which is really awesome. So come up with that. Okay, great. Please expand them. Write the full email. And then you literally save it to the side. And as you do your scheduling, you could batch schedule all this stuff out and you can get it going. So with all of that said, thank you for tuning in. If you guys like this stuff, please let me know, drop a comment, and tell me if you want to see the email system itself, because that is really where you can get into the automations of this stuff. And once you come up with your 12 or 30 emails, you can kind of start getting that in all in one shot and basically automate this whole process for yourself. Obviously, you don't want to fully automate it. You want to keep your eyes on it, make sure that things are actually being opened, people are clicking on the links, all that good stuff. But if you want to see that, let me know down below. And make sure you head to mattmakesmoney.com. I've got a free giveaway over there. You want to check it out for sure. I'm going to show you how I learned all this stuff. There's so much more to learn, and I want to share it with you. So head to mattmakesmoney.com, and I'll see you in the next video very soon.